Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
What's up?
Fommy.
Hey.
And once again, no Dave.
Daveless again.
He's at PAX.
Yeah, south of the border.
Yeah. Down
Is it
Mexico way.
It's the worst tagline ever.
That's a tagline?
That's their
Yeah,
thing.
PAX, you're welcome home.
Welcome home.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, we have it
it's
once a
stupid.
year for 3 days, but welcome home.
What's
Back
that?
in the street with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I
Like, what's the
don't
connotation
know.
they're going for?
You have no other friends, so this is
Yeah,
your
like you're a
place to be
nerd,
welcome.
so welcome home.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
terrible.
Okay.
Good.
On to stuff that isn't nerdy.
Yeah.
Our featured
Comic
comics
book.
this
Yeah.
week.
Damn straight.
It's highbrow entertainment.
Gods, number one.
That's as highbrow as it gets. Thick
And,
Jesus.
masterpiece, Transformers, issue 1.
I'll hide the blank cover because I don't know. Yeah, that's fantastic.
So fantastic.
Pretty good week, actually.
Okay, and we've got the last episode of Ahsoka to talk about. Well, Jason's going to talk about it, and we're going to...
I need the sad hog music for that one.
Episode 4 of Gen V,
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
and Dave's film flashback, Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like the second time Dave's not been here for his movie?
I think
it is,
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And I think it could have been around this time last year for some
Ah,
weird reason.
yeah.
Funny.
Oh, that's
might be onto
right,
something.
yeah. And he sent his terrible video in.
Yes.
Yes.
Did I put it in, right? Did I put
Yeah,
it
you
in?
did, yes.
So you sent a couple more.
Yeah, he sent some today.
Oh, God, am I going to have to do that?
No,
You can if you like.
if you want, but I wouldn't.
You forgot Loki. didn't
I'll
you?
put it here. Wasn't that amazing?
So funny if you
Wasn't that a really
if you
good
couldn't
video?
click your fingers, then that would have been the best.
Forgot Loki, Dylan.
Or then
Oh,
added
yeah,
the,
Loki!
add the sound effect after. Anyway.
We're talking about Loki as well.
Whatever.
Yeah. Comics.
Loki.
All
Two
right.
things.
Yes.
Alright. Gods, new Hickman and Shitty book.
Is that what you're saying about highbrow?
Decidedly not shitty.
Yes.
Definitely not shitty. Art was
Nah.
So
great.
is this like a brand new character that
Yeah.
Yes,
Hickman's made
characters.
up? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weird. It's just usual Hickman. Oh, big concept.
yeah.
Big concept. He works for the powers that be.
Powers that be.
He's
They're opposed by the natural order of things.
Yes.
Are they called the powers
The
that...
powers that
Wow.
be.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the avatar of the powers
Yes.
that be.
I-
His ex-wife, I guess, was one of the centivars of the what is it?
the order. The
Order of things.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Powers that Be and the Order of Things.
Yeah.
I also thought it was a great week to read this book when the movie we watched was for the greater good.
And like you don't see the powers that be.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like a being? Or is it...
no,
you
no,
don't know?
no,
Or like an organization you
Like,
don't know? Okay, interesting.
In a strange book we talk about later, the Trinity of Three. It's not three beings, but it's three entities.
Okay.
So I don't know.
But you don't see.
You don't
like,
see anything yet.
You don't see the.
But like her, the wife's people, we do see more
Yes.
of them.
Yeah, because there's.
But that's like the whole thing. Like he's the sole avatar, and they're the 100 sort of aspects of the the order of things.
So he goes around.
So yeah, avatar, centaur.
and he goes around with his little sidekick.
Yes.
So they end up at
Which
this.
we get no real explanation.
No,
of what
and
he
he's
is.
a weird character. He can't take, like there's no subtlety.
He's very literal.
little, like and a
Oh,
little
you
bit
did
over
know
the
that.
top. Like that happens like 5 times in the
Yes.
book. Oh, you were doing that because of this. It's like, okay, you really are.
Yeah, just a very literal sort of person.
And they
Well, no,
start
they're
off
not
going
human.
this masquerade ball, and they're actually these creatures that are inviting the high society, then picking out their. And so they're like a wolf and a fish creature.
Okay.
Yeah, really cool.
She's like the lady of the lake, sort of.
Yeah, yeah. It's like we got to eat, man. We got to eat.
yeah, we don't. We don't. You mean all of them? We just.
Yeah.
Just the,
Yeah,
just
the worst ones.
The worst
Yeah,
of the
the worst.
worst. Have a flick.
Yeah.
It seems like a freaking
it's
like
world
an image
building.
book or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, and then it crosses over because there's a Babylon event coming. So the the library that they go to has got all of the top players in Magic across all the Marvel
Not just my
616
Magic, you
universe.
get Tech as well.
And Tech, sorry, yeah,
Strange was there,
everyone
Armadale
was
Shaw
there.
was there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
that
that.
was interesting.
Strange.
About time he got some good.
And hulked up too.
Yeah.
Voodoo was there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good to see. So yeah, there's a giant Babylon event coming. How do you want to explain that?
Well, it's at AIM. AIM's got a base
Oh, yeah.
or
Yeah, a Prometheus pit, which are basically going to recreate everything.
yes.
So you can make spells and cast spells that can't have counter spells to stop whatever's taking hold from stopping. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to create a new world, and there's no way of bringing it back.
No way to stop.
Yeah,
no way
yeah.
to counter it with your other
No
spells.
rewind.
Correct.
Okay.
No rewind.
'Cause
No comic book fixies.
Because they stole the staff of the Living Tribunal, and yeah,
Yeah, it was cool. I think world building is probably the best way you could have put it.
But at the same time, like, you're still entertained and in the
Oh,
story
I was
instantly, right?
completely into the story.
And
I was like,
it's-
yeah, let's do
yeah.
this. I'm in this. Let's go. Keep
And
going.
it's still cutting into the 616 universe with
Yes.
all the other stuff as well.
Yeah, like
which I
your
thought-
Reed and Panther and stuff
Yeah.
there, and
So the pages of them clipping in out of nowhere for the last couple of months have been weird, but I get what they've tried to do because, like, he's been around forever. He's thousands of years old, and he's just in the shadows, making everything correct. I
and
guess.
over it, like
yeah.
over
Yes.
his position.
Well, yeah. So
and-
at the start,
He's just like a Constantine type.
yes,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So at the start, she's waiting at the bar where they first met, letting him know that she's become is about to become
She's
one
getting
of
promotions
the
in her
promotion, and they're polar opposites.
So
can't
she
be
has
married.
to.
They
she-
can't be
yeah.
married. And he's like, well, I'll just give mine up. He's like, well, you can't do that. Once you're in, you're in. You've got to kill you and so forth. So she shoots him in the face and
Well,
walks
you can't
away.
die.
Yeah, he can't die, but you got the point. Your ex. Oh, that's
because he's like, I'm not signing the papers.
I'm not signing
No.
papers. Yeah, I'll probably
I
burn
won't
him.
sign them, and then I'll burn them. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like 10 years later, the psyche's like, look, there's your ex. It's like, that's not your ex. That's not my ex. And then he goes through a whole diatribe of why it is your ex. He's like, oh, I get what you mean.
She shot you in the face.
She's all she wants to keep promotions and she wants to get divorced because she still loves him. It's not like,
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
but because
Their
she's further
positions.
further her
Yeah.
position in her career, I guess. And he's
and a
like,
bit of the greater good,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Like she would be believing in what
Yeah.
they do, I guess.
and he doesn't.
Yeah, really well
Yeah.
done, man. Hickman,
Fantastic.
yeah, as usual.
I'll give that
I love the
three.
bit where they sent everyone out to fight the thing while he and sort of Strange are going to actually fixing the problem.
Yes.
It was really interesting because
Okay.
he's like, Strange is there. He's like, oh, I see you make that giant speech, and here you are running around the shadows. And Strange is like, the shadows is where the work gets done.
Yeah.
I go and tell the masses what they need to hear to get them rolled up, so I can go and fix the problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's good, Strange.
Cool,
That's
cool.
very good, Strange.
And the bit where they do like the exchanges.
Yes.
That's
Gets
one of
something
my.
off the collector and then he gets up.
It gives it over there. They get something from there. Like that sort of. I love that shit in
Yeah.
movies and.
Love that shit. That
Yeah.
I think that's what I ate up most in this book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him
yeah,
just
yeah,
going
yeah.
from spot to spot and just
So,
trading.
yeah, he finds like a penny that's got John Wilkes Booth's head on it. Gives it to the collector. He takes a couple of things from the collector. Takes those to somewhere else. Gives that thing to somebody else. Takes something from them. You know.
Okay.
And so what he gets beats the big bad.
Yeah.
And the book, the book was so cool. He talked about this book and how powerful it was to his little offsider. And then he drops the book and I was like, oh no, the book! And then the bad guy's like, oh yeah, I'll read the book, and reads the book and erases his memory.
Because
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
like,
it does.
he's like, but you said if it dropped in the wrong, he's like, no, I just needed to build up enough ambition around you to cause a dramatic event
Yeah, yeah.
when I dropped the
Carry
book
on.
at the right time for him to pick it up and read it.
That's awesome.
So damn
Yeah,
good.
the book was
Hickman,
fantastic.
man, Hickman.
It does look like a one shot.
It's
Yeah,
just
it
thick,
yeah.
thick
Reads
as
as like
shit
a
for a
one-shot.
one shot. Yeah.
The art is fantastic.
Because it's a thick boy. It's an expensive boy. $10 US
It's
price.
worth it,
But
man.
I felt my money.
100%. Like I'm reading, I'm like, shit. There is still a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah,
book
yeah.
to go.
Like you're not even halfway, and you're like, far out. I've read a lot.
And the start get awesome looking Wong at the start as well.
Yeah.
But this wasn't like Flash #1, like wordy.
No.
No,
There's a lot of words, but as we said the other week with Secret Invasion, no, Ultimate Invasion, it's his use of words.
Okay.
His word count is so precise. His word usage is so good. There's a lot of words, but it all has meaning.
Yeah.
It's not fluff.
Yes.
It's not fodder.
Okay.
Because I think in most conversations, he's pretty sparse on his dialogue.
Yes.
It's just when you need to
Because he's
get
building-
a big explanation.
Yeah.
Because he's
big bit of
building
a
so
dump.
much.
Because
But not in a bad way.
I think I was flicking, and there was this one page with this
Yeah.
massive.
Then that, but,
Yeah.
but that works so well because that was him saying something to Collector. He's like, I haven't done that. He's like, oh, boy, well, you have done this.
Oh, okay,
So that's
okay.
where
Yeah,
the,
the context,
literal
yeah, yeah.
old mate. So yeah, it
Nah,
works.
it was fantastic. Highly recommend.
If it wasn't for a certain next book, could have been book of the week.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's. I don't know which one I would pick,
Oh,
to be
it's
honest, out of the two,
Transformers,
because they're
man.
so good.
No,
They're
it's
so
so-
different.
It's-
I got more out of Gods than I got out of Transformers because it's more dense. This is excellent,
yeah.
but it's
Very.
I'll let you guys say what you want to say
Yes.
about it, and then I'll tell you why. I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
Transformers
introduce it
was.
first.
Transformers number one.
Daniel
Daniel
Warren
Johnson.
Johnson.
Fantastic.
Once again, great art. A freaking emotional story from freaking robots that talk.
Yes.
Space robots
Space alien robots.
from the planet Cybertron, and they're gonna come here and they're gonna make you cry.
We'll have some spoilers, I guess.
Lots of
Well,
spoilers.
actually, first I should say, we're presently sold out because it's the hottest book going around. But we do have more coming probably, not this week, probably the week after.
Unless you're interested in a stained blank cover, you let us know.
And there are some second
Yeah.
printings
Is
on
Is
the
that
way as
roll
well.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the easiest page to show.
Okay, so
Oh my god, this book is amazing.
Spoilers. Lots of spoilers. If you're a fan of Bumblebee, ooh,
I got a theory about that.
What's
I'm
that?
going to bring that up straight away. So, reading this book, reading the back pages that he also wrote about
Yeah,
his
yeah.
life and everything with that, and the blue hands, I believe, and I don't believe it's like a fuck Bumblebee, but I believe it's like, with his knowledge and his love of Transformers, he's like, I believe there's someone else that I can bring into the fold that everyone will love like they've loved Bumblebee. I don't need Bumblebee. And that's the way I took that shot. Like, I can work without Bumblebee and I can bring someone else up, one of the other characters up to a
you're right, 'cause
Bumblebee status.
He's working with a small crew.
Correct.
And he's gone Cliffjumper as the little one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And also Bumblebee. Most people like Bumblebee,
Yes.
right? So if you're gonna start your book off with that, that's like a holy shit.
And it's
what the
been
fuck?
done.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been overused
And,
Yeah.
and
in modern times.
that was the big thing that got me. I'll jump straight into it. That's the biggest thing that got me with this book. You guys love your Transformers.
Yes.
Like, to a scary degree sometimes with what's in our chat, with the amount of planes that need to be purchased and so forth, which is fine. I get it. I have way too many Venom figures. I totally get it. I like Transformers. I've always enjoyed Transformers, but I never really got into Transformers. I watched the cartoon. I've got the box set. I've got the steel box because it's fucking cool. But I can count on one hand how many episodes I've watched from that box set.
Yeah. Because they're mainly shit.
I've never given a damn about stupid transforming robots more in my life in 22 pages.
It's insane.
He has done so well to bring the erraticism of the Decepticons with what they are now, and
Yeah.
the heart of the others, the Autobots, obviously, the other characters. Yeah, I give a damn. I never gave a damn.
Plus Spike and his dad.
Yeah.
Well,
instantly,
yeah, the
you're like
backstory straight off
into
of
Yeah,
that.
and he's
that's
he's-
what he does brilliantly.
Yeah.
Like his
anyway.
brother.
That's
Yeah.
his go-to.
Yeah.
That kind of heart. But the shit with the robots, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because it's the Soundwave stuff, right? Like,
Dude.
man,
Dude.
Soundwave's a pretty colder sort of character.
Yeah.
And like Ravage cops it, and he's just
The whole issue, the rest of the issue, he's holding Ravage.
He's holding his dog.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't say I was expecting that.
I wasn't expecting any Transformer to die.
And at the moment, he ain't coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's no Energon cubes.
Yeah.
And
There's
Teletran 1 is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a cool...
And then Optimus did that.
Yeah.
Teletran-
That was a cool panel with the apology and shit.
Teletran 1 is like Alfred in the
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
He's there every single episode. He's the talking computer.
Oh, he'll be back.
And then
but
straight away, blam,
To
gone.
save
Because they-
themselves.
Yeah.
But they did it well, where he's beyond fixing with what we have at the moment
Yeah.
was very well written
Yes.
because
Yes.
he's got to come back. Yeah.
So the Transformers, Decepticons, and Autobots are in the Ark, fall, I guess, asleep. Spike and his friend find them. Jetfire is there, and he's starts Teletran 1 to start fixing them.
Yes.
Starscream gets up first.
Starscream is fucking amazing in this.
Starscream is fucking
Because
amazing.
he's so Starscreamy but so serious.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
he
he
put the edge on him.
he knows he's a leader now.
Yeah.
He knows Megatron from
'Cause-
what's happened. The Megatron is gone, and he is it. So he needs to take charge straight, and that is their best chance to destroy the pricks. The best chance they've ever had.
Because in the cartoon, you understand, like, the Decepticons are the bad guys. They're bloodthirsty. They don't care. But they don't kill anybody.
Yeah,
no one dies. They miss.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shooting, but
Until
they
the
miss.
movie.
That's right, until the movie.
Oh, you can tell he loved that movie, right? It was
Absolutely.
very movie
You see
vibe.
that shot, that panel where Starscream shoots
Yeah.
Bumblebee. That is like straight out of the movie.
Yeah.
Megatron shooting. Who was it? Was it Ironhide? No, I can't remember who it was.
Jazz or Prowl or somebody.
Yes.
Somebody like.
I think it was Ironhide. Ironhide was like crawling up to him or something.
Was it?
Yeah, grabbing his foot, and then he's like fucking.
That angling, that direction of it is brilliant too.
Yeah.
Of that panel.
Yeah.
So yeah, to that point, Starscream wakes up first and straight up assassinates Bumblebee while he's asleep.
Fucking
Shoots him
headshot.
in the
Stasis, I
head.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff Wire's like, "What the hell? We're friends." And like, "Oh, you've been gone for a while."
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that they used that part of Jetfire,
Yeah.
you know, the switch sides
Yes.
sort of thing. Like, it's sort of in this, but not, you know?
It was like speedrun Jetfire.
Yeah.
It's a story arc in like 2 pages, right?
Because when we were looking at it the other day, I'm like, they kill Bumblebee. And then I'm like, looking at it more, I'm like, didn't they kill Jetfire too?
They did.
Fuck, they fucking do.
They kill Jetfire. They kill Bumblebee. They kill Ravage.
Yeah.
Oh, his book is
And
excellent.
Dave, or whatever his name is.
Yes.
and-
Dude!
Oh,
and-
Squishy.
What a way to finish.
And Starscream kills a human.
Yes.
Starscream.
See the,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
the cover for issue 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, hang on a minute. Why is Starscream smiling? Oh, he's about to kill a human.
Yeah, that's right.
Duh, Jason.
Having a good time.
What a book.
Yeah.
But that smile is ridiculously big
Yeah.
Yeah.
on that cover.
Yeah,
Book is
so good.
amazing. I read it, and then yesterday I went over to my parents, and then I took like a whole bunch of my Transformers that I still got over there, brought it
Home?
to my place, and set them up. I need more room. I'm out of room.
The little blurb at the back I thought was really the typical Daniel Warren Johnson
Yes.
poignancy.
And you relate so hard to that. If you anyone who had toys growing up would relate to that story.
So
So
you gotta take
much.
your toys out, kids.
Yeah.
Put home.
And yeah, learning that he started drawing Transformers.
Ah, yeah.
That's,
Optimus.
cool.
That's how he
You
started
can
drawing.
draw
getting
Optimus
his art
good, you can
better.
draw good.
yeah, it's incredible.
Right, how good is this Optimus? What?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh fuck. Optimus, and because Daniel Warren Johnson doing wrestling moves.
yeah,
is
thank you.
fantastic.
Yes.
German and
about
a,
to bring
and
that
a
up.
Rainmaker is fucking excellent.
Yes. Yeah,
Every
close enough from
panel,
hell.
every panel of Optimus's face is like G1 cartoon, spot on model, right? It's crazy.
G1 is that just Generation
Generation
1?
one,
I
yeah.
guessed as much. I just thought I'd rather ask than not know.
Because everyone looks just exactly how they should, but also with Daniel's
Yeah.
flair to it,
Yeah.
you know? Like, they're not big square blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they got this curvedness here and there.
When he needs to,
Yeah.
like they're bendy, right?
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
need to be,
Yeah,
that's
there's no-
what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's breaking rules
Yeah.
when it looks better.
yeah, but that's
But in a good way.
Yeah.
That's art.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Yeah,
No, it's fantastic.
I can't fucking wait for more. I've got GI Joe comics on my standing order for some fucking reason now.
I was reading it this afternoon. I'm like, fuck, I wish I got the other variants as well now.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm getting
wondered
3.
You should have listened to For Me the other day.
No, I hadn't read the book yet.
Oh, as if it.
He wasn't
I
good.
know.
damn.
I
He knew it
know.
was going to be good.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm buying 3 covers. I was gonna
That's
do
right.
2, but now I'm doing
I was gonna buy that sketch one, but it's got
Soiled.
It's soiled.
Yeah.
That's the problem with these things. The other thing I liked is how small the people are.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Listen to gun.
Yes,
yeah. And at
that scene.
first they don't even notice that they're there. Like they're just trying to get out of the way, and
Yeah.
the Transformers are having their own conversations.
what are you
and stuff.
creatures?
Yeah, and then none of you guys looked at the previews for issue 2.
No.
Okay, yeah, probably don't, because man, it looks fucking amazing.
I want that van.
They gotta make a toy of that van that
Yes.
transforms or something.
Yeah.
Come on, do it.
The
So
only,
good, so
the only
good.
thing missing is Jason's license.
Who needs a license? Next up, Nitin.
Yo.
The finale of Peacemaker tries hard.
Yeah.
How's it finished?
Real good. Real poignant, sort of. So that, yeah, the brain put his his brain into chemo, the giant chemical dude, to fight, and then because the original Red Bee was his social worker, so he sort of sacrifices himself to save Peacemaker because he thinks Peacemaker is a good dude who's had a bad upbringing, which is true.
Yep.
In the
Yeah.
I guess the TV show universe.
Yeah, definitely then, if that's the case.
No, it's real good. Like, it finished well. It got a nice little ending where everyone sort of comes to his birthday party because he saved the world. Not the wrecking crew, the demolition.
Yeah.
What they're called
Demolition team. Demolition.
Yeah, they come to fuck up Peacemaker because he fucked them up, but everyone's there at the party, so that's where it ends. But it's great. It's a book. Book was great. I mean, it's the TV show. It's basically the TV show sequel.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
fine with.
Maybe since Iron Man, I don't think anyone's just gone straight away. Oh, the live action version. That's what we're using for now because it's better than what we had.
Yeah.
Right. Like.
Yeah.
The Cena nailed it, and the story with him was fantastic in his show. Because it's just John Cena.
It's just John Cena.
Just like since the first Iron Man, Iron Man, Tony Stark's just Downey.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen often, but
Yeah.
all in.
So yeah, if you like the TV show, I would recommend the series. It's basically just a continuation.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great.
Really good, really good. All right, next up we've got the Fantastic Four.
Is this some crazy shit going on or
Oh,
what?
there's some crazy shit going on.
Dino DNA.
Someone saw Jurassic League.
So basically, so Ben's old mate from the Yancey Street gang calls them because they got problems. They go visit them, and then they go through a portal, get sucked into a portal, and then they go into an Earth that's exactly like us, except for instead of the dinosaurs never went extinct, so humans never evolved or existed.
Yeah.
So like the Avengers are everyone's dinosaurs. The Avengers are dinosaurs.
That Iron Man is ridiculous.
Yes.
I didn't even see the Iron Man.
There's a close up. There's another shot of him later too.
Yes.
Oh
And,
my
like-
god.
They can't the dinosaurs can't understand the humans at first, but and Reed gets into Iron dinosaurs armor and can talk, and they realize that they've switched. The Fantastic Four dinosaurs have gone
To Earth.
to Earth.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That Iron Man's gonna make me cry.
Yeah, man.
That's so good.
It's not over the top enough, I don't think.
And Iron Man brings where are your kids? Are they with you? Oh no,
About that.
They're somewhere safe.
Ish.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll find out in a few issues.
So Iron Man's like, oh well, he's the real FF's kids.
Yeah, bro.
It's so good.
It's a brachiosaur.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh my god.
So they get a moment with their kids that aren't their kids. They're dinosaurs instead.
What is this ball?
Yeah.
Hang on. We haven't got to the best part
Then
yet.
you get they're getting ready to send him back and get it all fixed, and then T-Rex Doom rocks up.
Yeah, man. How cool is that?
I want that spray painted on the side of a van.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Actually, I want that spray painted on the
Yes.
side of the van.
Just hire Alex Ross to come around.
Yeah.
How that was missed for Avengers Forever.
Yes. Because it's fantastic.
What a great idea.
Yeah. The book, I've enjoyed this run because it's
What's been hard?
light and
Thinking
family but weird science shit.
The whole 12 months
Yeah.
of the kids center, you've got to have filler shit that's
Yeah.
here, like bits and bobs there, because the main storyline is
Yes.
a countdown clock, essentially.
And you can't have them running off to space and doing shit because they don't know when they'd be back. They've
Exactly
got to be
right.
back.
Yeah, you can't.
So the smaller,
Yeah, it makes sense.
yes.
For what the largest story
And why
arc
they're
is.
not in the city also makes sense because
Yeah.
it's not just their kids, it's a whole building of people.
I know why. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is funny, but
Yes.
Captain Marvel shouldn't be a dinosaur because she's an alien from space. Oh no, Carol
No,
Danvers.
Carol
Oh, it's
Danvers,
Carol
man,
Danvers.
yeah.
Carol
Yeah, yeah.
Danvers
Yeah,
is
the-
human.
Yes.
That's right, my bad.
Thor's a bit different.
Oh yeah, Thor should just be
Thor's
a
a
dude,
little bit
right?
different,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yes.
But, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, Carol Danvers. But yeah, Thor shouldn't be a dinosaur.
So the implications of this suggest that there has been a World War II with dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Because Captain America's
Give me
there.
that
Well-
all quiet on the Western Front.
Tony's like, I only built my armor really so I could fly. He's like, sure, there's commercial airplanes for smaller dinosaurs, but he's too big to get in a plane.
Wow.
It's fucking ridiculous. Because they're like, Fantastic Four's like, the whole city is just scaled up for dinosaurs. Which, how?
And also, like, the Iron Man, like, he's making that stuff with his dinosaur feet.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
That's amazing.
Why am I trying to find logic in this?
Yeah,
It's
I
too
really,
good. Just enjoy it.
really liked it because it was fun and stupid,
Yeah.
but in a good way.
And Doctor Doom riding a Doctor Doom Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Next issue.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes, can't wait. Next up, He-Man, Master of the Universe, Forge of Destiny, issue 2. This is alright, continues.
Is this the 3 stories, or is this...
No, this is a proper
the
story.
proper story?
So much of the toy stuff in it that I like
It looks so
Dragon
nice.
Walker and...
Oh, Dragon Walker's in it?
How do they explain a Dragon Walker? Because it's a weird. It works
No,
as
no,
a
it's
toy.
just-
Is it a machine? It's a machine. Okay.
That's the
Have
one
you
that-
seen the toy?
That's the one that lobs over.
It like
That was-
swings
yeah.
out,
Yeah.
Like the
right?
head turns around and then it flips
Yeah.
around, like the tail sort of comes around and then it does it again. And
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one
Yeah.
back in the day.
But yeah, the other one, the track thing, that's in there too.
Nice.
But because it's the origin of Cyclone.
Oh, cool.
Who is the most made-for-TV toy in the world?
Yes. Well, he's barely in the cartoon because the cartoon basically was over when they designed his toy. I think he's only in like a handful of background shots.
He's like the perfect
Yeah.
toy
Yeah,
commercial.
because he just turned.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite toys. It was
He's a great toy.
maybe my favorite of the good
It
guys.
was a great
because he just
toy.
spinned around and shit.
Oh, you just...
Yeah, I had him.
What do you mean, spin around?
Well, like
Oh, like the upper
The top
torso?
also, the torso
yeah.
would spin.
Oh.
because he's
I just love the sticker.
Yes,
The
yes.
holographic sticker.
Yep.
Until I read it
then
off.
you laugh. But yeah, it's the origin of him. Because
Oh, I
the
see.
last one is the prince, or maybe not prince, but he's the circus clown and his mum and rah, and he gets screwed over by evil him pretending to be He-Man, Adam.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's Cyclone. And they're making him. But yeah, it's cool. Very He-Man-y.
I really like the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It's best art, I think, in Masters for a while. Probably since maybe the Freddie Williams stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just good. Just good. Speaking of good, speaking of dinosaurs.
Oh, boy.
Shazam, number 4.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
Oh,
That's it. When you sent the picture
Yeah.
today, I was reading it.
I just finished reading it, yeah.
I hadn't got to there yet. And I'm like, oh, next page. Yeah.
So the gods that give Shazam his powers, or the captain his powers, are trying to kind of wrangle control from Billy. And, of course, Zeus, the first thing Zeus does...
You know, he berates all the other ones like, you've been fucking up. It's time to mine to do
Yeah,
it.
you sort of shit.
And then, because Billy's on the moon with Killer Bee,
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee, and Zeus sees her and is like, ooh, hello. What the fuck does he say? I can't remember what he says.
I'm the captain, baby.
Hello there.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there. He goes full-blown
Predator.
Predator Zeus. Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
And then there's this amazing panel where they're about to kiss, and then you see Billy in the background, be like, what the hell is going
first
on?
kiss is gonna be with the villain. Ah.
With a weird alien
Yeah.
chick?
B-girl. Jeez. It's just fun.
Yeah.
The whole,
Oh, that's cool.
gorilla
All
stuff.
the gorilla shit. You've got the gorilla militia.
Goddamn Ted. Is it Ted?
Dead.
It's fantastic.
And then dinosaur taxes are still getting done.
Oh, dinosaur paperwork.
Yes.
Yeah, paperwork.
Dinosaur bureaucracy.
Yes.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Art is fantastic.
That is fantastic.
It's one of the most fun comics on the stand.
Oh, for sure.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's just great. 'Cause in the solicit, they had like a new acronym.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like arrogance and what, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like selfishness and like, so good. You know, one of my favorite bits is how they all treat Atlas like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Atlas, you're an idiot.
It's great.
Can't say enough good stuff.
Mm.
All right, next up, Alien Annual.
Yeah.
I can resist it.
Story is good. The art was not so good.
It's
It's wordless issue.
yes,
Set on a nameless planet, I think, where the xenomorphs are on. There's eggs and there's a native, I guess, creatures who get attacked by the eggs, the face huggers. But since they don't have a face to hug, I guess, their face is not really huggable by
Yes.
those thingies.
That's right. Yeah, it's like, because I never really thought about that. Face huggers are kind of like made for humanoid
Yes.
heads, right?
But they do get infected by the eggs, and the alien hybrid xenomorph things come out.
mutate.
But there's a tribal war between the xenomorphs and these hybrid xenomorphs and the queen and stuff. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
I wish the art was better so I could, get, because the art just looks very sloppy and rushed.
Like, it's rough, which I think is okay in the story, because it's brutal or whatever, and they're ripping apart. But yeah, just needed a little bit tighter.
Yeah. Some of the art's I'm like, what is going on here? It's a bit messy.
And without words,
Yeah.
doesn't help it.
So there's a civil war between these two xenomorphs, and one I think gets frozen in ice, and then sort of does little time skips between humans coming onto the planet, starting their mining, I guess, and after a while abandoning it, and then whatever's trapped under escapes. I think that's going to go into the new series that's coming out. Overall, the story was fine.
It's cool. And especially for an annual, or a
it's
one
a
shot,
perfect-
you're like,
it's a
cool, no
perfect annual,
worries,
yeah.
right?
It's no contest of chaos, but yeah.
At least the art was better.
Speak of the devil.
Alrighty. Last book on the pile, Doctor Strange #8. Fantastic as
Such a good book.
always.
What this book could be, man.
Yeah.
What this book could be.
I try not to look at it a lot.
It's just lucky it's got such a good writer.
Yeah.
Because if not, I don't know if I
Yeah.
would be reading it.
I thought that was the case with Clea. She was
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Cool, yeah, 100%.
That was cool.
But I think they did their best
To hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I expected the exact
I
same
sort
from
of-
the Vishanti as well.
I sort of expected it to go a few more issues though, not just the very next
Yeah.
issue. But that's fine.
yeah.
So, because Clea goes to see
General?
the General Doctor and his war camp, which is Strange's old family farm in Nebraska. And she's like, oh, he's shit. I'm with you, whatever. And he's like, I always loved you. Rah, rah.
Yeah. But it's a ruse.
Then she tries to stab him to death. While that's happening, Strange's goes to see the Vishanti.
Who aren't going to do anything.
And that's all their
Literally
problem.
Yep.
Nothing.
We can't do anything.
They only kept you around because they thought they might need him down the track.
Yes.
Yep. So Strange makes a deal with the
Trinity Ashes.
Trinity Ashes, who were the villains that General Strange was fighting.
Yes.
For
In
the
the
Vishanti.
5,000 year war or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yes.
How cool does he look, and how cool could he have looked?
Yes.
Book is fantastic.
So damn
Yeah.
good.
Every week, every month.
Yeah, without fail. Same as
Fantastic Alex Ross covers. Oh, covers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Same as Midnight. Almost the same as Avengers.
Yeah, not the same.
Almost.
That's all in the pile. Dylan, you read anything else?
No, I did not.
You done?
Nope.
Oh, mate?
Yeah, I did. Let's have a look here. There was something else.
Oz Ghost Rider Annual?
Yeah, Ghost Rider Annual The Hood.
Oh, yeah. Was that good?
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was next on my pile. But
Yeah, Hood just. October was the closest for like the Dark Spirits to come out. He gets this book, Bloodstone's in it, and he's creating like this giant Halloween monster
Cool.
over this town. Demons everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Bit of fun. I haven't seen the Hood in ages. So he got banished. What book do you think the Hood, out of all the books that Marvel made, what book do you think the Hood got banished in?
I don't know.
Squirrel Girl Annual.
Oh, you're close.
Oh my god, I was about to say Squirrel Girl.
You're close. Black
Yeah.
Cat and Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Black Cat and Mary Jane.
Is that a couple of years ago?
Yeah, like a year and a half ago.
Oh.
Like the dark.
Around that,
Yeah,
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 King in Black shit, I think, around that time. Ish. But yeah, I that was one of the little stars. Like, when I was banished, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, they're in that. Wow. So he's going to be around somewhere. He'll come back. He'll be back.
Yeah, 'cause aren't they going to use him in one of the shows or something?
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah, there was like set photos or something, right?
Is
Yes,
he
there
Echo,
was.
maybe?
Echo.
Yeah.
But that'll be 2026.
Well, if everything comes out, like, getting episodes cut. Yeah. And it's going to drop only once. Oh, that sounds like a winner.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was it for me.
Same, I think.
Cool. All right, Jason, tell us about Ahsoka and how it finished, how well it
Spell it
finished.
first.
Ahoska.
Nice.
It should be
I have no idea.
A double
Is it
S because
Ahoka?
it's fucking ass.
Oh, that went perfectly planned like we
Oscar.
rehearsed.
It's fucking garbage. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You like your shit, fine, but fucking Dave Filoni cannot write for shit. There's just holes everywhere. Shit just happens because it looks fucking cool. Nothing makes sense. Nothing's explained. Fucking zombie stormtroopers. Fucking garbage. Garbage.
Did you know about this?
Fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they elaborate on zombie stormtroopers for the folks.
Or the fucking Sabine and Ezra fucking kick the shit out of the stormtroopers. They're fighting. They're fucking ones with the fucking ribbons and shit.
The Roman
Apologise,
ones.
there'll be a lot of fucks in this. I'll try to behave.
No.
Guess where?
So they kill them all. Cool. And then the witches are, "Ugh!" And then the zombies get, the stormtroopers get off the ground. I'm like, they're not fucking giving me zombie stormtroopers, are they? No.
Zombie Roman stormtroopers.
Yeah, cool, surely not. And then they continue to fight the undead zombie fucking stormtroopers. And like at one stage, full zombies arrives at her, and the fucking helmet half comes off, and it's all fucking zombie. Fucking dog shit.
She got a samurai sword out.
Oh, swords. That's the next one.
Yes.
So the fucking
Segue.
the main witch bitch
Which bitch?
and the witch bitch. Like the whole time you're like, she doesn't look like the rest of them. That's because she's not at their level. Or whatever.
Oh,
so
okay.
they
Oh, it's like the...
they blackface her up
nice.
and magically make a sword appear out of fucking thin air. I don't want this kind magic in Star Wars. No. Especially no.
Oh, so Doctor Strange wasn't in it?
No,
He's
not Doctor Strange.
Okay, cool.
And it's a metal sword with green sort of energy coming off
Oh,
it.
okay. So it's actually tangible. Like, it's not a light sword or something.
No,
it's
they
actually tangible.
produce, they conjure
Yes.
this
It's a sword in
physical
the
sword.
Now, when you said it the other
Yeah.
day, I should have asked that
You thought it
question.
was like some kind of energy.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying Doctor Strange, because it was like the
Yeah.
bolts or whatever, like a
It's
whip
a
kind
metal
of thing.
fucking sword.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like high fantasy level magic in Star Wars, where they can just, and then here's a sword. Here's a physical
Yes.
sword.
Then that's never been done before.
No,
has it?
well, Clone Wars, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all the Clone Wars fans are like, oh yeah, this is normal.
Duh.
Like, how can this lightsaber not? How's the lightsaber not cut through it? Like they're having a sword fight.
Oh, it
One's
stops
a
it.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
Well, they're full normal lightsaber fight or sword fight.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
What?
Exactly.
there's material that can stop him, and we've
Stop
seen
doing-
No, but
episode 3, the Magna Guards with their
Yeah.
sticks and shit.
it's
But,
just garbage.
With a lightsaber?
yeah, do you remember that? General Grievous's guards, his bodyguards, had those buzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With their energy, right? Like
Yeah.
I can
Well, it was-
sort of make that work in my
It was
head.
like the middle of it that
Can you
would
make
just
that action
block.
again?
What?
The one you just did?
I don't remember what I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one.
I didn't watch it, but if she sort of maybe said a sword is made out of Beskar or something, like it's still bullshit that it's magic. But if you're making a
Make it plausible.
Make a
We're talking
Beskar
about
thing
bullshit
and-
anyway. We're talking about...
But
I just don't
space
want
stories,
that
for
kind
fuck's
of
sake.
level of fucking.
Just make it plausible.
If there's people, what are these the only people that can do magic in the whole of the fucking galaxy?
And why has it now only
Because
been found
otherwise,
out
Why is the Empire
in the last
not have
episode of this shit
stormtroopers
TV
the
show?
whole time? Stormtroopers, dead zombies.
Yeah, why do you need
always.
clones?
That's what I said the other day, right?
because
Wow.
in Star Wars, the Force was magic, right?
Yes.
The Force was their version of magic, where it's like it's not that crazy. It's
it
like
was-
you can,
Telekinesis.
yeah, you can pick that
it's
shit up.
telepathy, it's telepathic
Telepathy.
and telekinesis.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
you're manipulating matter that's there.
Yeah.
Not fucking making things.
Yeah.
yeah,
Out of
and
nowhere.
apparently this sword is an actual ancient artifact thing. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just a sword that they've made.
Yes.
it's like
Yeah,
this is an
they pulled
actual
it.
old sword
Yeah.
that you.
I don't know if they pulled it out of time or
Yeah.
they just had it hidden away.
What's the
or
go?
You don't get answers for fucking anything.
Starting to think you're part Italian. The hand movements are just...
Okay, look, if it's an artifact that they've stored in a extra dimensional space that they pull out, cool.
You gotta tell me that.
Yeah,
And I can be like,
That's the whole thing. Just
Yeah.
tell us. At least I'm getting angry about it if you tell me, but don't just...
And if it's shit that
Pull
happened,
shit out of their ass.
yeah, but if it's shit that happened in Clone Wars, like they stored this sort of way in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I've not seen any Clone Wars. It's fucking new shit to me.
So say it.
All Clone Wars, it's fucking garbage.
And there's fans out there that look down on people who don't watch Clone Wars. That's what really irritates me. It's like people who watch Clone Wars think they're better than, you know, like my dad who was there in the cinema, who watches all the movies. Star Wars is a movie series, right? They think they're better than someone who was there. And that annoys me. That irritates me.
Because some people don't want to watch cartoons made for kids.
Yes.
Especially poorly written ones by Dave Filoni.
Oh, it's done now. Endor next year, probably.
Anything else you want to say about?
I could rant more. Fucking. Okay, so the end.
You got to talk about
whole-
the best
Yeah.
The whole thing's just pointless. So,
Oh, yeah.
fucking. The end of the thing is Thrawn. The whole point of this episode is Thrawn. From the start, right? So, our heroes are trying to get to Thrawn, right? And they shoot their ship to shit and it crashes. It's fucked. So they're like, leave the robot to fix it. He fixes it, spoiler. How? Impossible. They got no, like, it crashes. It knows that. No. Anyway. So our three heroes get on the dog horses and they get there. And, like, the witch bitch is like, we're ready to go. And he's like, oh, they're coming. We just need a little bit longer. And gives her the nod that she's got to slow them down. I'm like, she just said I'm ready.
Yeah, like, okay.
Let's go. Turn on the ignition, bitch.
Let's go.
Like, if it was like, we're almost ready, or look,
stall
we need
them.
to stall them.
Yeah.
But it's just, they don't answer anything. So then the heroes are there, and the witch bitch is there with their magic sword, and they're going to fight, and then Ahsoka's like, no, you just go ahead, I can fight her. 3 years, it's over in a second. How's that? It's not slowing you down anymore. And that's when they fight the fucking zombies, because they go off and she has the big fucking... And also, this witch bitch can have a fight, a sword fight with freaking Super Jedi Ahsoka? Please. So anyway, continues on rubbish. Gets to the end. Fucking Thrawn's Star Destroyer is ready to go for his whole fucking...
Fuck, don't put Tech Knight near it.
Hey?
Don't put Tech Knight near it.
So they're pulling away. They're on the top.
It's too big for Tech Knight.
Fucking.
It's tough to go.
So they got to jump because it's getting away. So Ezra jumps, force jumps, but he's not going to make it. But Sabine pushes him that extra way with the force because she could force a lightsaber earlier. So now she's got the force because she's a Jedi proper now because she had fights. So he gets on board and then it's her turn. Like she'll jump and then Ezra will pull her. But as that happens, Ahsoka comes. Oh, and she looks at. She doesn't leave. She stays with Ahsoka to fight with Ahsoka. So the Star Destroyer goes through the
With Ezra.
the whole, yeah. Ezra's on this. Ezra has been. He's on the Star Destroyer.
So Ezra goes back to Star Wars Galaxy.
Yes.
And Sabine and Ahsoka stay in...
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that Ezra went.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So there's one of the shit bits with no explanation. So, like, we see eventually, like, they're gone. And you're like, well, how's he getting off out of this? Like, he's on the enemy ship with a lot of stormtroopers still. And then eventually you next see him is you see a shuttle coming to, like, a New Republic, couple of ships floating around. So the shuttle lands and the Hera and the rebels, or not rebels, whatever they are, come and we're ready. And dude comes off the thing and it's a stormtrooper. And he takes the helmet off and it's Ezra. And it's, and like, you know, cool, Hera's like, oh my god, it's Ezra, I guess. But no real word. Chopper. But the other guys are all like, oh, it's Ezra sort of thing. You're like, how the fuck don't know who that is? But, you know, show me him. How does he get off that? So what? He got to fight his way through, steal a goddamn Imperial shuttle.
Too expensive.
Thrawn is the greatest tactician, is how they're pushing him. He doesn't see a shuttle leaving without clearance and go, oh,
Should
let's
look into
shoot
that.
this.
Yeah, well, let's just let that go.
Yeah. And, like,
Let it
Ezra
be.
can find Hera, and they're, like, it's just so poorly written. And on the other side, the bitches, so, like, the stormtroopers earlier in the fight don't shoot her. They just watch the two people fight. Stupid. Anyway. And then the chicks are going to run away to jump off to nowhere. But they're going to run away. And the stormtroopers just start chasing them when they're out shooting at first. And then you get the shot, the ass shot, because
It's this
what
show.
it is. And you see the pew 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 coming past them. Like, there's two pictures. I know stormtroopers, you know, can't hit a goddamn barn or whatever. But man, come on. And like Sabine's got Mandalorian armor. She could.
At least have a
She could take a shot.
Yeah.
And they jump off. But of course, then the ship comes up. The ship has been fixed, and so they're standing on the ship. Standing on the ship. Standing on the ship. The next time you see them is the ship's flying, and they're riding the horse dogs into town. Not town, into the camp of the thing. So, what, I'm supposed to believe they land the ship, get off, get on the dogs. Why don't they just fly in the ship?
Does the ship land in town?
No, well, it's like, the shot is, like, 'cause it's not in town, it's like camp, you know?
Yeah.
It's just in the woods. But the hermit crab people.
Yeah.
Ezra's people.
Right.
But, like, the ship's flying up, and they're just riding their horses along.
Wow.
For no reason, obviously, it looks cool. And then you get, it gets the Balin shit. So Balin's been the only interesting bit in it, and, like, he does nothing this episode. And, you know, the whole thing, he's been there for ulterior motives. And then you get the full Lord of the Rings looking statues and shit.
You seen that shit?
No.
It's like, you know, the statues, like on the side of the river, and they've got their hands out.
I know
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings
it's
statues.
legit that fucking statue,
He's standing on the arm.
and he's like on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
some Clone Wars bullshit about the father, and he had a daughter and a son. One was the good, one was the dark side of the Force. It's the origins of the Force or some shit. I don't know, fucking...
Wow.
And he won't be in a season 2 because, unfortunately, he passed away. So I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with that.
You got to recast.
There's clearly
Ezra?
stuff going.
No, Ray Stevenson.
Oh, was he was Thrawn, wasn't
No,
he?
No, he's
Balin.
He's like Dark Jedi guy. The
He was
most,
the
Yeah.
most interesting one.
most interesting
Yeah.
character, yeah.
But they sort of give you nothing with him, and like trying to play two. Ooh, mystery. What's he up to?
Yeah.
But you don't give me enough to sort of.
I know it's little, but I feel like why don't you just give him a red or not a red, a blue or a green
Yep.
lightsaber? Because he's a
Yes.
Jedi.
Yes. Why did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Job Dylan, you
Yeah.
reminded one more bitch. And
I,
I'm done.
I don't like the Jedi anymore. I'm gonna go get myself an orange crystal.
Yes.
I didn't
Alright.
if he didn't.
Yes. Okay. It's fucking lightsabers. So Ezra is letting Sabine keep his lightsaber, right?
Right.
So he needs a new lightsaber. So the droid, the Jedi droid, is like, oh, well, you got some parts here. You can make your own. Oh, who was your master? Oh, it was Kanan. Oh, yes, I remember Caleb. I taught him how to build a lightsaber. Well, I thought the point was you got to learn yourself how to make a lightsaber. Not that the Jedi robot tells these kids how to do it, but anyway. And it's like, oh, gives him a part, and it's like obviously a part for his hilt that looks exactly the same as Kanan's or whatever. It's like, yes, when Caleb found his thing, there was two. I kept one safe all this time. Ah, fuck off. Fucking fan service, fucking goddamn, fucking garbage. Fan fiction.
My favorite thing about Ezra's lightsaber was that, like the later one, right? He had a blaster built
cool.
into the hilt, right? So it was like he could shoot people from the hilt and also lightsaber.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
He had a gunblade.
Yeah, it was fucking really cool. And then they
It was
just
different.
they got rid of that shit straight away, and he doesn't have it anymore.
No.
Of course.
Because Sabine got his lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
But then she changed it so it didn't have the
Yeah,
gun
so
on
it's
it.
just a plain lightsaber.
Even
Where?
though it
She's
has-
gun person.
She's a gun person. So why would she get rid of that?
Reasons.
That's right, reasons.
But the end of it, it's just, okay, cool. So we swapped Thrawn and Ezra for Sabine and Ahsoka. Well,
So there are two people over there that you're trying to find in that other galaxy.
yeah,
just
so
like,
season 2, they're going to go find him again.
just like in the beginning of this season.
Maybe the Space Whales will come back and give him a ride back.
Yeah, it's so
You
shit.
forgot the other bit.
I'm so
I don't understand
so
how.
glad
I am
did
done. I'm not watching any more Dave Filoni Star Wars.
You forgot one more bit.
Huh? What movie?
Force Ghost.
Ah, Force
Oh,
Ghost
yeah.
Anakin at the end. Fuck, whatever. Whatever. Look, I'm fine with Force Ghost Anakin. I just didn't need...
Vision Man.
Friggin-
Yeah, why did they do that?
Yeah.
It's like in Boba Fett when Boba Fett sees the Rancor and then he's like, I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah.
It's like you've
Oh,
already,
really?
like you've already given us Anakin.
You just give me him patting it and stuff so I can...
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
connection. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he's going to write that
Yeah.
maybe. But not just...
Oh no, even the dude saying like they used to be written in
Yes.
and just leave it at that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Or
yeah.
just have a shot of Boba Fett looking at it when he says that, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not just like, I'll ride that.
Yes.
No, like, okay. Just whatever.
It's fucking done. I'm done.
Because if you didn't have Anakin through the whole series and then the Force Ghost is all you see, it's probably going to be more special, right?
Done.
That's yeah. No.
I watch
Well-
Andor.
That's it.
And if something else comes up that's different and not Dave Filoni, maybe I'll watch it. But I'm sick of this Clone Wars sequel bullshit. Everything they do, besides Andor, every plot is from Clone Wars.
Have they got anything in the pipeline coming out? Have they done like a schedule or anything?
Because the last one they put out years ago then got messed up anyway. Because sacking Carano and some shop, no, we're not going to do this anymore. We're not. Yeah.
Well, the Acolyte's coming out next, right?
Yeah.
Or something. That's like the High Republic stuff, I think. Like 1,000 years in the past or
So
something.
like that might be okay.
Yeah.
Because it'd be different potentially. I'll try that, but I don't know. I'm pretty burnt. It's just garbage.
Can't wait
So
to
that
see
one might
C-3PO in it.
Be good because it's so far in the past.
But
Yeah.
everything was
And then
still
Jar Jar Binks just
referenced.
walks in.
Yeah, but it'll be just descendants,
Yeah.
ancestors galore.
Yeah.
Because
And the Clone Wars mythology stuff will probably
Yeah,
show up in
yeah.
that too, and I just don't
it'll
care.
just be the
about that.
origin of some shit.
Yeah, like I don't want answers.
No.
I don't want answers of where the Force comes from or anything. The
Bro,
point is that it's mysterious.
Galaxy's so big, everything's connected. Please.
Is Filoni connected to that?
I don't know, probably. They want him to run Star Wars. Yeah, see any of the... Oh, get rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
She's getting
She's
sacked, isn't
garbage.
she?
Yeah, she gets sacked every 6 months. So I've heard. Because everything shit they don't like is her fault, but everything great.
Yeah.
Is-
And just ignore her
Yeah,
track
yeah,
record
yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Everything good that she's ever
Yes.
done, that doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Like, nah.
Yeah.
Or Favreau and Filoni. They should be running Star Wars. Well, you don't want Favreau running Star Wars. That's a waste of his talent. I want him making things. And Filoni can just fuck right off, as far as I'm concerned.
And Favreau with Star Wars,
Cowboy hat wearing
like
motherfucker.
the last few Mandos have not been.
They're garbage.
So Favreau on Star Wars,
Yeah. Man, that was cool in the first season. That was it.
yeah, it's getting a bit of a fatigue.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even a cool, like, it's not even a cool wolf and cub. Like,
Yeah.
you could have, if you're going to go down that road and make Grogu the main, like, do shit with him. Like, anyway.
Decide what they want to do with Grogu.
Yeah.
Because it felt like there was a point. And end of season 2, they dropped him off, and then, oh no, we need more of
We
him.
need him back. Yeah, that's right.
He sells
Yeah.
merchandise.
And because if that was always the plan, why'd you bother with the Jedi bit?
But it seems to be the issue where people don't want to ever forget about shit. Like, people don't want to take a break from anything.
Yeah.
But a break can be a really good thing because it's the comeback. It's, oh, you haven't had this for a long time. Like, I don't get it.
Well, it's the biggest, probably, besides Paul writing, it's the biggest problem with modern Star Wars is we just get too much of it.
Yeah.
You know, we got 6 movies in 30 years, and now we've had
Yeah.
4 times the amount of screen time
funny
in
that.
5-10 years.
And you get more misses than hits,
Yeah.
right? And then you just don't care.
Didn't he?
Yep, pretty much. Next.
Gen V, episode 4.
Oh,
Well, we can talk about 1, 2, and 3 because we didn't really talk about it
Yeah,
last
that's
week.
true.
Oh, okay. Cool. 1, 2, and 3.
Show is fantastic.
So fucking good.
I've
fast.
only seen the first one, and it's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
yeah, I watched the first one, then I watched 2 and 3 back to back, and watched the 4th one last night, and they are just getting better and better. What I really find not shocking because a couple of them are a bit older than you think they're supposed to be playing, but same as Chosen One, the actors of the acting skills of the kids is
Everybody's fantastic.
They're all,
100%.
they're all. Well, for me, they're all likable.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
not scum or
No.
anything,
No.
Like, and I think
Well,
that's the
there's a
point of the. No, the main
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
But the scum ones are so good, it's
Yes.
going.
correct.
Oh, you want to
We'll
snap her.
get to that. Oh shit! Are you filming this? Are you filming your apology? Anyway,
Like, yeah, like I think the point of the show is all the people in charge, the grown-ups, the adults, they're the scummy people. All the kids, just being kids. They want to just,
Fuck.
that's the world that they've grown up in. So it should be supers. They've got the powers that the parents freaking...
yeah, jabbed them with.
Jabbed
they
them with.
didn't know about, and they just want to fuck everything. God, there's a lot of that.
Do you reckon Shetty's got powers?
Of course, she's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
powers.
yeah.
I expected. Oh, no, sorry. I was hoping and thinking they were going to do it, and then as it's coming up, I'm like, they're not going to show it yet. When she just went to scream, I'm like, oh, something's going to come. This is where people think something's going to come out and show that she has got the powers, but they're holding that card a little bit longer for sure.
But in case, I can't remember how much we spoke last week
Not
or
a
whatever.
lot.
much.
But basically, it's a university where you generally go in one or two camps. You go in the crime fighting thing, where hopefully your goal is to get the 7
Yeah.
spot, or at least your Iowa's hero, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And current and past members of the Seren have come from that university. Queen Maeve, A-Train.
Yep. Deep.
The
And
deep.
the intellectual, the intellect that he is these days.
Love how like everyone was like first rank, and Deep is like 6.
We'll get to his speech later. don't
And then the
worry.
rest of the school generally are in the performing
Media-
arts
yeah,
sort of
yeah, like,
section, so they can be on Dancing
TV.
with the Stars and
TV and
TV.
movies.
And it's all about their
just
profile and their
making
social
money,
media online.
basically making money for
Influencers.
vote.
Yes.
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 Because, you got a ship power. You're not going to save the
Yeah.
world, but you can sell us some T-shirts. Because,
You can
like the Main Boy series is very heavy on, taking the shit out of corporate and politics. And this is still the corporate, but very heavy on social media and modern famous people. And
And
it's all about
teen angst
curating-
as well,
Yeah.
and then also
Like
your
some sports stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
sport,
Student athletes.
Yeah.
Student athlete.
very much so, but also as well self-harm,
Yeah.
which is interesting, which we'll get to in a sec.
But yeah, so that's your basic setup. But then underneath the school is the woods where they've got some kids locked up.
Yeah, so it's like basically a mental hospital for
Soups.
dysfunctional soups, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe more. You don't really know.
Yet.
Yeah. And so, yeah, the main dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid's brother, is locked up underneath there. Who you find out sees TV's Jason Ritter and a puppet on TV who tell him to do things. A deep
no
puppet.
way.
Is very,
So
very,
there
very
is a
strong.
puppet of the deep. It's like Sesame Street
Muppet,
slash every,
yeah.
I think I've seen a little preview at the beginning,
So
at the end of
deep
episode 1.
talks, and then his gills talk.
Move, yeah.
So it's like split personality, like Moon Knight kind of shit.
Yeah.
Not Moon Knight because
yeah.
it's
And like
himself,
and he's
but
super
yeah.
strong and stuff. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
So he's
All
locked,
the powers are.
the powers are brilliant, and the way, especially in that last episode, the way they talk about the powers. So one of the main character, her powers. I think we spoke a little bit. Her powers, she can control blood and blood, not just her own blood of other.
yeah, she's sort of
Telekinesis with blood. You could kind of say is that kind
yeah,
of the
telekinesis,
Kinda, yeah.
yeah.
But she's sort of learning that she can control other people's blood.
Yes, in a very interesting way.
Yeah.
Books, man.
And how she found out she had the powers and what happens is very oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big oof.
A timely
big oof.
moment of a young woman's life. Let's just say that for the people. That
Friends,
it's the first 5 minutes of the first episode. Like you are gonna.
You know what you're
Yeah,
here for.
yeah,
Yeah, you
You
open
like
with
it,
a
so you're
shock.
not.
Exactly right. You're going to know from the first 5 minutes whether this is for you or not. Most probably you've already watched The Boys already, so it's probably already for you. But yes, it is definitely cut from The Boys' silk because it is ilk. Sorry, it is right up there with not just that, but then like her roommate.
Yeah.
Her roommate gets small. She shrinks. But the way she shrinks is she has to throw up whatever is in her stomach. The more she throws up, the smaller she gets. So the roommate's dealing with being a bulimic.
Well,
and
no,
that's-
she's not.
well, let me finish my sentence. She's struggling with being a bulimic in regards of that's how she activates her superhero powers. So she's not a bulimic person, but to become small or
She has
to purge and then eat a lot more food to maybe become bigger as well.
Oh, her mum in episode 3
Ah,
is like, you should eat some more calories. You look a bit small.
let me
Like,
measure you.
Yeah. I'm
In
like,
public. It's like, don't you dare pull that tape measure out something.
Oh, Jesus.
It's full
yeah,
stage, mom.
Yeah.
So
Pageant-y
then,
shit.
at one of the benefit things that they're at, the mum's there and they're trying to get her a
Courtney
TV
Fortney.
series,
Yes.
and they're like,
with Courtney Fortney.
"You
Her name is Courtney Fortney.
there's a lot of back and forth going." And she's like, "She taught me how to do it, you know, how to throw up.
They
That's
want to
mum.
make
That's
a
my
TV
mum."
show about her because someone outed her. That's how she gets her powers by purging and talking about body issues and all that.
Nancy
So they want to
Reagan
make
and
a reality show starring her about her bulimia.
And the pressures on women from
Yeah.
patriarchy.
yeah, and Emma's
Look what
and,
she's gonna do.
and like Emma is like, that's
My superpowers, motherfuckers.
yeah. I got none of that baggage.
Yes.
It's just
And she has baggage from the mum. for
yeah,
sure.
But not
yeah,
that.
but not like the bulimia stuff.
But it's interesting where the main chick's talking to her, saying like, "Maybe you just need to." She's like, "But you cut yourself." He's like, "That's different." Or is it?
Yeah, that's
Exactly,
I'm
not
that
different at all.
conversation
Yeah.
was really interesting. Just that back and forth around the self harm and
Yeah,
everything like that. And bringing it to a light in the forefront in that kind of way, I think, is also really good too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the main chick, she always cutting her hand to
Yeah,
bring the
yeah.
blood out so
Yeah,
she can.
almost like tendrils.
But she also does it as a stress relief sort of thing. It's not.
Yeah,
she doesn't
that's
do
the
it
other
just to
thing,
fight
yeah.
stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Like she freaks out and
Because she's got a lot of guilt
yeah,
for how.
Oh, absolutely.
as you would.
Spoilers, I guess. About
No, it's the first couple of minutes of the first episode.
yeah.
Man. It's not really spoiled. It
she
is,
gets,
but it is.
she finds out she's got powers when she gets her first period, and her mum comes in and she freaks out, and then the blood spear I guess she made kills her mother, and her father comes in and she freaks out some more, and I guess causes a blood explosion, and her father flies up and comes down and smacks it out on the sink or whatever and dies. So her first few minutes of having power, she kills both her parents, which is
It's gonna fuck you up.
trauma.
And there's a really interesting moment in this last episode where she's just come to the school. A lot of shit's gone down since she's got to the school, but everyone thinks she's not a golden girl, but like she's the top newest person.
Because she's the new pawn.
Yes. And she has a straight out talk saying, this happened. They're like, oh yeah, bullshit. She's like, well, no. And then she tells her story, and one of the other girls tells her story about. One of the other chicks, her power is she can she is by touch convince other people to do whatever the fuck she tells them to do.
But with hands, only with hands. Not
So, for instance, one of the security guards, I want you to go down to the other level, get a baseball bat, come back.
This is one of the other students.
Oh, the other student, sorry.
Something, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. And smack yourself in the groin every hour on the hour.
while yelling Jumanji.
And like later on, you just see his
like,
daughter.
see him
Come on, you!
What the fuck?
So she talks about when her power first showed itself, she put a hand on her brother and said, run away so you're never found again.
And don't come back.
And don't come back, sorry, yeah.
So they were camping.
They never found him.
And there's a built full-blown search party and everything. No, it couldn't find him.
Mother never spoke to him again. Mother
Never
spoke to
touched her again.
Touched her again. Yeah, it's
heavy, man.
It's really for what I saw from the first preview, the teaser one. I'm like, I was umming and ahhing, but they've gone deep.
So yeah, there's a lot of parental issues with all the students.
And so there should
All of
be,
them.
because
Yeah.
the first place was you've jabbed me with something, thinking you're going to be able to live off me.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Yeah.
things that a lot of those parents would have thought, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's what you're doing it for,
Yeah.
generally, right? In this world.
You're not thinking, my son can save the world.
No,
You're
no.
thinking, what can I, what monetary amount can I make off this new availability that I have because I jabbed my kid?
Because they all got messed up relationships with parents.
Like one of them, Jordan, they can switch between male and female. They're bi gender.
Yeah.
And I think they've got two different
they
powers.
do.
Like
Yeah, he's strong as shit.
He's strong in
Yeah, he's
fighting.
invulnerable and she's got like an energy.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was wondering the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And their parents, the dad just wants
A boy.
them to be a boy all the time.
Because
He's like,
you can be, why aren't you?
I'm not a bigot. I know some people don't have a choice, but you have a choice. You can be a boy all the time. And
And the episode opens with her getting one of the episodes, her just getting railed by one of the other guys, and then by the end of it, he's railing someone. It's like, fuck, and it is university. Everyone's fucking everyone.
Yeah.
That PSA that sent out the other, that was hilarious. I said that to my mate. He's like, is that real? I'm like, no, you just need to watch Gen V, man.
You see, they got like a fake site where they're selling sex toys. It's like the Deep, and it's
They're in every
got a
drawer.
little
Like,
dolphin.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's excellent.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Show's
the Queen
great.
Maeve one was
Yeah,
giant. Yeah, anyway.
it's excellent.
Yeah.
Highly recommend giving it a look. They're all out of stock.
Funny that.
Link it.
And then you've also got the counter conspiracy with, as I said, what's going on with the Woods, the adults knowing it. So, like, one of the main guys that was Schwarzenegger's son's friend, he's now, like, the #1 ranked. His dad was one of the... Was he a 7? Or he's just a
High profile.
high-profile superhero back in the day. So he mentioned something to his daddy's dad, like, who have you spoken to about this? Don't talk.
And then
So
his
they're all...
dad is scared
Yeah.
about
Because
it.
his kid's going to die if it gets out. No, he's excellent, that kid.
He really is good.
Because he is fucked up on drugs every scene.
Yep, pretty much.
You know what I mean? And like he does a really good job of not being over the top.
No, he's not over the
sort
top
of
at all.
thing,
He does
right?
baked very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like just little mouthies and depends what he's on.
The eyes and very much.
And he
so.
looks
He also
disconnected a little.
He also
Like
looks
he's
24,
actually-
unfortunately, but it is what it is. That's university.
Yeah, no, he's good because they're all good.
Yeah.
Because the little things that make him good.
Yeah, I think that the chick that shrinks is probably one of my MVPs
She's
so
the
far.
best.
Emma is the
She's
best.
my
I
favourite.
hope nothing happens to her in the show because
Yeah.
I'll be very disappointed.
The amount of blood when she goes to save the brother and what she does, like crawling through ear cavities and oh man.
Through one ear and out the other. Just tunnels through
And,
a
then, and there's
guard's
one,
head.
the best line. She's tiny, and they're talking. He's like, "Are you a little bit bigger?" He's like, "Yeah, I think I may have
Must have
swallowed
swallowed
something
something."
when I was walking through his brains." So good.
And I was thinking it because she eats to grow back. Can she get bigger? And we
yes.
find out
We
that
find
she
that out.
can.
Yes.
Yeah.
She can become a giant if she eats more food, which is excellent.
Yes.
Because I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
They did that very well.
But episode 4, we get Tech Knight.
Excellent.
Oh, he's like a TV detective sort of thing.
Like
He's
Unsolved Mysteries
Unsolved
sort of shit.
Mysteries.
Yeah, he's so fucking good.
So Tech Knight in the books,
He's
same
Batman.
power.
He's Batman.
He's Batman, yeah.
He's like Batman,
He's
Iron
Batman.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like this suit and everything, and he's got like this
Geez, they changed him completely.
kid sidekick.
His fetish or problems, whatever, is
Same.
from the book.
Oh, that's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's got different powers and shit. What's his go?
Mannerisms, like
You don't see really any necessary powers, but
Okay.
like he'll see you sweat and like
He
Batman
can tell your line.
shit.
He's like full-on bloke
heightened
detective.
senses around
Yeah.
heart rate changed. So if he's a lawyer or something, he'd be a perfect lawyer.
Yeah.
So he does have a power. You
He
don't
does- he
see
has
like
a
a,
power.
Yes.
a visible power.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Basically, yeah,
But yeah, because they'll cut like tight in on
Okay.
the sweat.
Something pulse.
Yeah.
A
You
vein.
you can smell your blood.
Why is there adrenaline? Why is there your pores letting out adrenaline at the
You can
moment? Are you
smell-
worried about something? Oh, you can smell.
Okay, I won't say that on there.
He.
He can smell something on someone.
So-
that
so-
shouldn't have been.
Okay, so in the comics, he's called Tech Knight because he's got like a power armor
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right? Is there a
He
reason?
was a hero, and now I think this is what he's doing
Yeah.
now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe before he did
Yeah.
have that. Okay,
He does
cool.
like expose sort of.
Yes, because
He's, like, washed up,
he's
right?
Fucking every hole.
Not washed up.
Like, yeah, but
He's
yeah.
got, like,
But,
a-
Voight's clearly
Yeah.
demoted him because
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
fucking any
Because every
hole.
time he's like he's got holding glass, he's feeling around the
Yeah.
edge. He picks up like his sticky tape dispenser, he's feeling around.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
need to go back and watch that episode because I didn't realize any of that until it came out.
He grabbed a bagel and he's feeling it. And he walks
The
off
best
with
is when
it.
he's doing his last speech talking and he looks to his left and there's a
There's a
knot in
knot
the tea in the tree.
And like, because he was going to implicate the dean with the death of Golden Boy, and she's got videos of him just fucking holes
Hand warmer.
hand warmer, a knot in the tree, donuts, a freaking witch's hat.
Oh, it's
It's
amazing.
amazing.
Because in the book, he gets fucked up when, he's Batman, right? So him, Robin, and Catwoman have a freeway, and it fucks him up, and then he starts just wanting to fuck everything, and he saves the world by fucking an asteroid to death. He had a hole.
Wow.
Like, there's a crater in the asteroid.
Yeah.
And Tech Knight. He's just,
Fucking
It's
hell.
fantastic.
And then he dies
yeah.
fucking that asteroid.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't hit the earth.
But was that just like a bad trip or something? Was that the deal?
Wow.
Like it was all in his head and he just like got fucked up on drugs or something? Or am I misremembering? I don't know.
Sure.
It's so long.
Yeah, same.
I've read it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Oh, great show.
Because straight away, I'm like, when he comes in, he's like, this TV guy. I'm like, well, I don't know. And you're like, okay, yeah, it's the detective parts there. And when he starts seeing the messed upness, I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
okay.
All right. I'm down for it. Because you can't have. I don't think they're going to bring many of the other big suits
Yeah.
from the book. Because they got their little crew and
Yeah.
whatever, right? But I do wonder, all I can think watching this is like, how's the end game of this show going to
Yeah.
be?
Oh, I think we're going to get a new member of the Seven for the next season of The Boys.
Yeah, but is everybody else fucking dead?
Probably.
'Cause they've sent Homelander in to clean it all up.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like
Unfortunately,
I just was concerned that I'm like, oh, this is not going to end good.
No.
Yeah.
But if it's good, then you want more of this, maybe. So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This new,
Yeah.
a new class.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. And it got untapped potential of the powers, so and the brutality of the powers.
Yes.
Yeah, great show.
Going through the woods, we saw a couple of windows of cells with a giant penis.
Yes.
Having a
No, that was at not the woods.
Where
that was
that?
Nah, the flashback part.
yeah, that was at not Red River.
But yeah,
Another facility.
right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
yeah. In the woods, the fire one. That was a cool little scene. Like the chick's bringing the food, and freaking opens the slot for the first Betsy, and she's fly coming out. She's got like a burnt drumstick to pull the door down. Like, Betsy, do you want food or not? Puts it in because she stops breathing fire and stuff. So there's some more messed up shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically, I guess prison / hospital for dysfunctional superheroes
Because it's definitely got
who get tortured.
an X-Men vibe, but
Yeah.
just super real, super modern,
Yeah.
super messed up. But yeah,
And the episode's called The Whole Truth.
Because the show is called The Whole Truth with a W.
yes, so good. And because the other kids, even the non-super kids, they're assholes. Because the dude with the dick from the first episode, like, he's the other chick, mate.
Okay, so her actor, so they're in acting class, and they got to do a scene, and her friend, who is like a Wednesday Addams looking chick, and tells the story about how she has to throw up to
She told her in confidence.
Of course, you could tell the way she was talking about it. So then she's walking through the quadrangle, and the next person just looks at her and goes, "Ah," and she's like, "What the fuck?" So she goes to confront her, and this same chick, to get more likes and stuff, has got this other chick that's got a rat tail.
Not a rat, a long tail.
Yeah, well,
it's
like a long tail, and she's there like, I think the line she uses is, "Let's Nancy Reagan this shit." She's got her sucking, and then later in the episode she comes to apologize to her, and the rat girl's filming the apology so she can get more. She's just a piece of shit. You think for 1 second when she first finds out, she goes, "Oh shit," that she's felt like she's done something wrong. You're like, no, she just doesn't give a fuck.
I think it's a case of she is generally bad. She felt bad, but she's also internet poisoned. So she's apologizing, but she also wants to get the likes.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I don't think she was.
I think it was all planned to play out exactly that way. Because she just uses her and doesn't. She's beneath her. This little cricket, who cares? And jealousy because little cricket's got a following.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 million followers.
You
She's
little
got
bitch.
nothing. Yeah, that's what she wants.
So if you liked the penis in the last season of Boys, you'll love this show because it's quite a bit more than you would think in a show.
I didn't expect it to blow up either.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
It's a tag team cocksplosion, from what I've heard. Wow. What a great audience.
The one way to stop a rapist.
Yes.
I think the best way, personally. Whether it...
But it just... The close-up of it.
Oh, man. Like, I did not expect, like, kablamo. Blood everywhere. So good.
It's the best new show I've seen in ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's so boysy, but it's different.
Yeah.
And probably, after what we just
Deeper?
all said, I think, just some ways, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But also, I think some ways less intense in the violence and the sex stuff, which sounds ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
100%.
I think it is a little. And, like, I might be enjoying it more. Now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And part of that would be because the boys...
It's
the
not as
proper
harsh.
series-
It's not as harsh as the Boys.
Yes.
That's true.
And the boys...
And I love the Boys. But
You're like, well, I wish that was more the same. Because these are basically all fresh characters that have less...
See, maybe that's why I don't have that issue, because I haven't got the back. Like, I know the premise of the Boys, but I haven't read the full in depth, so I don't have as deep knowledge.
and there's no Huey in this show.
Yeah. Big plus there.
Like, Tech Knight didn't even know that whole thing. So now I do want to go back and see him.
Because like,
That's fucking hilarious with the bagel.
yeah.
And the best part is when the threesome is happening. I think like he looks down,
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
don't
and
look,
then he's
don't look,
don't look,
it's
and then
a-
he
don't
looks down. And then he sees Robin's face, and then Robin says something fucking stupid.
Yes.
And then that's what fucks him up.
Yeah, he's like,
Does Robin want to Eiffel Tower maybe or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
the monologue in Tech Knight is like, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him. It looks up like,
Yeah, he has this like dumb smile, and he says something really dumb too. I think.
Yeah.
oh, it was
Yeah.
so good.
Wow.
Is it like a Robin, like, holy
Yeah.
Holy
Holy
balls,
moly.
Batman.
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's freaking awesome. Just don't look at him. Don't look at him.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cannot recommend it enough. If you can handle its
Would you, though?
Brutality.
yeah.
Would you recommend it more than episode 1 of Loki?
Yes.
Season
I
2.
would
Are
definitely
you sure?
recommend it more than Loki. Loki shit.
How this episode started with some of the dumbest dialogue I have. Okay, they're standing there, right? And Morbius, I don't know who that dickhead was that come out, and he's like, "Oh, so you like sea-doos and jet skis?" And starts asking 2 or 3 questions about jet skis being an asshole. Morbius says 2 lines about it. He goes, "I don't care about jet skis." Like, that is the dumbest opening to I just came in to give you shit. The poorest I nearly turned it off at that point. I went, this is just stupid.
Yep.
Didn't get much better. Nitin, please talk it up because you seem to have liked it.
I didn't hate it,
Okay.
but it's like if you haven't seen this first season, don't bother watching this.
You cannot.
Because you can't. 'cause
Even the
it's a
recap
straight-
doesn't give you enough.
It's a straight up continuation, which is fine. I don't care.
But it's not
Because
episode
I've
1.
seen it.
Yeah, you gotta give me a bit of a reset.
Because it sort of ended on that cliffhanger.
Geez, his timing of his jumps were really perfect.
Yeah, isn't
Funny
the last thing we see them in the past though? Isn't
No.
that how it
No, that
ended
was-
with
that
the
was-
Old Man Kane? Like
No, I think that
Prestige?
was like a...
That was in the movie. That was in the
Post-credit.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a post credit in
Yeah.
a movie.
fair enough. Because I could think like,
The
how do we
last
go
thing was
from that?
the statue, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen the statue.
her stabbing,
yeah,
he
yeah,
gets
yeah.
sent back and then sees the statue that he's now taken over.
Maybe it's like, who are you?
My biggest problem was I just felt it was just bullshit jargon talk that like didn't like just dribble. Like a lot of talk about what's going on but not what's going on.
Like
And
buzzwords.
yeah,
and
sort
shit,
of, and
right.
just it's just unclear and not in a good way. Just fucking muddy.
I didn't feel that way.
I didn't get much out of this show whatsoever. The jumps were pretty dumb. I get the time jumps and stuff, but it just felt like sloppy writing, and I don't really give a fuck. And the thing is, as I was watching the start, is this has, and I say major, but who gives a fuck really? But like major consequences across the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because what they're doing is concurrent with all the films, with the Loki show. Yay or nay?
Yes, but because especially this episode is all in there, so that's in a bubble.
I just more mean the series
TVA,
in
you know
general.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bottle episode,
You know,
basically.
so like,
I
they
meant
can
the two-
fuck shit up in there without it doesn't affect anything else because it's fucking
Out of
their own
time, yeah.
stuff. Like nothing, even in the first season, it's not really affecting the main because they're going to the other timelines and the
Improving,
shit.
improving,
You know what I mean?
Adventures, yeah, I guess so then. Yeah, because
But
when
it's
I'm
the
watching,
shit.
I'm like, yeah, it's like this is a shit show, and it's not. There's a lot of things that could be hanging on the outcome of it because of what it is, which is
Yeah, but it's only one episode of a series. They're not going to give you fix everything in the first episode.
no. I don't expect that. But what I more mean is like they're leaving the future of what is to come with this shit show.
Yeah.
You need to
That's
watch
what it kind of feels.
everything now, right? You need to watch the shows, you need to watch the movies.
Yeah.
I'll hold my judgment off on that until the show is finished.
That's fair, I guess. But
It's the
But,
way
like,
it feels is what I'm
Marvel,
getting. I'm not
like-
saying that's the case. It's just the way it feels.
Everything after Endgame has been just sloppy and shit.
Like that giant hand in Eternals.
Just in the MCU, just everything
Oh,
after
totally.
Endgame, and so probably even leading up to Endgame, really, has not been great.
because in this, what I didn't like was I didn't feel it explained of what's going on or why. Like, you know,
The
they go to
pruning and the non-pruning and
they
the
go to
Scottish woman. And...
The whole, yeah, the war room. You got one's asleep. Like, is that just a gag?
I don't know.
Like, you know, we're talking the fate of
Have we
their
seen these
existence.
people before?
And a dude's just like,
Yeah, it's a gag.
yeah, I know, but fuck, it's not funny. Well, like the I think the dude, the ski dude guy, he's just obviously one of the TV.
But
guys
are
from
they
last
together?
season.
What's the go with the chick
I
from
don't
Game of
know.
the Scottish chick from Game of
Yeah,
Thrones?
probably.
Like, or is it looked like a mother and son kind of thing? To be honest, it was.
We'll find out. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't
And like, I just didn't think, you know, because the whole thing is like user or starts with user or the revelation to
You're
them
all-
that
yeah,
you're all
variants.
variants. But that doesn't seem. They don't seem to care. I don't know.
No, they don't care.
And it doesn't go anywhere.
That black chick really gives some gravitas around that, and they still don't seem to give a damn.
And we just go see Short Round and.
Yeah, but see, if you've been doing this for however many years, and someone just says this, you're not gonna change your whole ideology instantly.
Not instantly, but the fact that like there's other lives and you are just.
Yeah, but that's one person saying it. It's Loki saying it.
Well, it was the other chick saying it.
No, but Loki said it the first time.
Yeah.
In the first season, and she saw her past. She saw her
and a bunch of other people's.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway,
But you know that the head judges haven't seen shit. They don't know. They didn't know the High Council were robots or whatever. They didn't know Kang started
But
the
even
whole
then,
thing.
like when he smashes the wall and then you see the
Yeah.
Kangs and like no one seems to be
that
like your whole existence.
Yeah, that bit was
broken.
Yeah.
Everything you know is not real or what, like, and no one seems that concerned about it. I don't know. It wasn't good. I didn't think. Short Round, don't care. And the whole, I think they're trying to be a bit too clever on the time sort of stuff, and you know he says something and then you see the flashback and Loki goes back and then he says it and then he remembers it because Loki just told him and being a bit cute.
The concurrent timing. Yeah.
And he's shit. I don't care. And Owen Wilson's shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
Cool.
Did you stick around for the post credit?
Oh, was a post credit, was there?
I don't think so.
It's Sylvie. She appears and walks into a McDonald's
Yeah, I
in
did.
1980s
No, I did not.
I did not.
and wants to, just experience being a normal person, I guess. And
I'm
she wants to try
never
everything at
gonna watch
McDonald's.
this fucking show.
Well, they've shown in the trailers like she ends up working at the Macca's. But
Fair enough.
there was a post credit.
Saying that made me think, one of the things that annoyed me in the first season and just really was just annoying the shit out of me this time was the whole, like, 60s aesthetic of
The TVA.
all their stuff. It's just so... it feels not genuine.
Yeah, it's fabricated shit.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
it looks...
why are they so...
Did they ever explain why it is the 60s
No,
in the first season? I can't remember.
no,
No, because it's the whole Miss Minute thing with the old school.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'll keep going. I didn't.
I'll give it
I
one
didn't hate
more. I'll give it one more.
we'll see. I can give it a day next week.
All right. It is now time for Dave's film flashback.
Tell us about it, Dave.
He isn't here to introduce.
Oh, okay.
Should have left as a video recording.
Yeah.
Voice recording.
It is Hot Fuzz
The
for this buddy cop
part
round.
of the Cornetto trilogy. This one was the blue Cornetto for the Law. You'll find the red Cornettos in Shaun of the Dead, and I think the green Cornettos in World's End.
Just is the best. Too bad the movie's not.
Green Cornettos.
He's good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's fair.
I
It's fucking so dumb.
Edgar Wright and these guys can't do a lot wrong. This is, I think, the second best of the three. I think Shaun of the Dead's my favorite.
Shaun of the Dead's way better, I feel.
I like this more than Shaun of the Dead.
But I love the build up. I love the scripts of these films. The perfect one-liners.
I like how they do foreshadowing in all these movies.
Yes.
Where like they'll talk about something and it's sort of what
Yes.
yes. But it's great how they set everything up and everything.
Big time.
It's great.
My favourite one of those, and we're not talking about it, but is in Shaun of the Dead, where the roommate, and he's been an arsehole, he's like, the next time I see you, you're dead.
Yeah.
And the next time he sees him is a zombie.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, just those little...
Peter Serafinowicz.
It's, yes, the tick. So, the story of a London copper that is making everyone look bad in London. So they send him to a country town because they're sick of making...
He making them look bad.
Exactly right. And hilarity ensures.
I love that there was an intense paperwork montage when he's like arresting those kids.
Kids at the start.
With that like mid 2000s just jumpy cuts,
Yeah, yeah.
like million cuts per second.
That's one of the things I didn't like about the movie. Just all that jump cutty stuff.
Oh, it was perfect. It's Guy Ritchie.
Because it's taking the piss out of
Yeah,
something.
exactly
I'm
right.
It's like
yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
Yeah, because it's so intentional.
Yeah.
With the swan.
Like, yeah.
Sorry.
I love Timothy Dalton eating just the right amount of scenery.
Timothy Dalton.
Chewing.
Like, not too over the top, but just enough.
Just his opening scene, line when he's driving in the car with Romeo and Juliet playing, like just everything is
just all that foreshadowing. But my favorite part of the whole thing is like, there's no great big conspiracy to why everybody was dead.
No, when you get
It was just the greater good.
Oh, terrible actors.
Terrible actors. His house was shit. She was gonna take a flower shit somewhere else. Just the pettiness.
Yeah, that one's the
of all
best.
this murder.
If we can't have her, no one can
It
have
was
her.
like a grand conspiracy.
Yeah.
But because these people just wanted their little village to be...
Village of the Year.
Yeah.
Where like
And the big jacket with all the...
Simon Pegg thinks he's worked out a conspiracy, and you're like,
Yeah, it's
And
just
it
real
makes
estate
sense.
thing.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like,
but
no, they were shit actors.
These people were shit
You give him a statue. We don't want more people here. We're not
yeah.
He's a blight. He's just the pettiness of all this horrible
The hoodies.
violence.
Yeah.
The hoodies with their graffiti.
And just the invasiveness of small towns.
Yeah.
How everyone knows everything and everyone's freaking nosy as fuck.
Bill Bailey.
Bill Bailey's.
Bill Bailey's.
Oh, that's such a nice little bit, eh?
No one tells me nothing around here.
And the fact that he's reading like books by the same author, but it's like Ian Banks and Ian M. Banks. It's sort of different genres that he writes. It's great.
I was reading some of the goose and the trivia about like female coppers in Britain were essentially called Doris, so that's why they named her Doris in it, because they were just called like female coppers are known as Doris.
Olivia
The
Colman
innuendo of Olivia Colman was just brilliant. I think the best part of that was at the carnival when she's standing there with the two coppers in front of the pig on the spit.
Yes.
That was just poetry. The special effects in this is great. When that church killing,
Yes.
when he's just stumbling
Yes.
around, and at the end with Timothy Dalton with up
Which
the
is sort of the opposite of what he did to Tim Messenger.
Oh, he is too. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. I still think the opening, not the opening scene, but the opening bit at the pub, and he arrests all the kids, but then takes him home, and then he sees the next time he sees
That was great.
he's
I
in
forgot
a
about that.
police uniform. Is just spectacular.
So good.
The greater good. The shooter, the kick. Like Dana's watching it. She did get a little bit bored in the middle, which I was disappointed in, but it is what it is. And I'm like, did you see that? She's like, no. I'm like, you're on the phone, weren't you? Yeah. Hang on, I gotta read behind this. You are missing a grandma getting kicked in the face. That fly kick is some of the best shit in that film.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
God damn. Reminds me of an old Bill Hicks joke. I love this film. I think it's brilliant.
It's fantastic.
Everything about it, it's just excellent. The driving, the way it finishes in the model village was excellent.
You can't say anything negative
No,
about it, right?
no, everyone's great in it.
The two detectives, two Andys.
God,
So good. Underrated.
yeah.
Every time I watch it, you're like, man, they're good.
Oh, and the other sergeant, what he said.
Yes.
One of those detectives, he was in House of the Dragon, right? Yeah, I think he was like the king, I think.
Oh shit, he was too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was
So was
too.
Lurch.
Oh,
Yarp.
yup. Yeah.
When they have why are we taking the dog? We're not bringing the dog. It's just got the interpretation of fucking.
Oh, that was excellent.
Yeah, it's just a nice little bit, you know.
I just the reason to have a country count to have all these guns
Yes.
so they can use it in the shootout later.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
And the mine. He's smacking it.
Mine.
What ratings for this one?
9.
Okay.
Yeah, 8. And Dave's a 7.5.
I go 7.
I love this movie.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
Very watchable.
All right.
What
Me?
we got?
You boy.
Yeah.
Osmosis Jones.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to watch this again.
I've never seen this.
Love this movie.
It's set inside Bill Murray. So it's half animation, half live action.
Farrelly Brothers.
Oh, yeah, Farrelly Brothers, I think. Chris Rock is the main detective. His offsider is David Hyde Pierce.
Correct.
I think
So he's
Larry
a-
Fishburne is the villain.
Correct.
You've got a white blood cell teaming up with he's like a medication.
Correct.
Yeah, it's like
It's like a pill.
24-hour
Yeah.
pill. Yeah.
to I guess stop a virus from killing Bill Murray's character.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's great.
Fucking really
Who's
cool.
a zoo attendant,
Mm.
and yeah, he just
Oh yeah, did he like drop something?
Yeah, the egg.
And then he's
The-
like, oh yeah,
the
10-second rule, and then he eats it.
the egg. That's how,
yeah,
that's how he gets it. Spoilers. The puns, the wordplay, the Farrelly brothers jokes about the inside the body, is brilliant. I love this movie. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's
in
on nothing,
pages.
so
Yeah, it's on my DVD.
Should be able to fix you up.
cool.
All right. I think that wraps us up this week. Thank you for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, give us a review. We'll be back next week with more of this. See you later.
Bye. Nipples.